everybody, and welcome to episode 10, the season finale of Mr. B TV. Whether it's the series finale or not, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to let you know if the network picks us up for season 2. Our production cost was relatively high. Anyway, I'd like to start off with announcements as always. Guys, great work so far getting all your assignments in. Really, the majority are done. I will take assignments as late as this evening, okay? After today, no more, so that we can get those RL2 and final grades done for you by Monday, all right? So I hope you enjoyed the release of Clips from Quarantine. You can go check that out on SoundCloud now. Really great job to all of the guys that contributed to that. Some cool tracks. I hope you enjoyed our theme song, Today Out in Front. That was from Clips from Quarantine. That was Owen Stairs, grade 6 guitar, playing The Preacher by Horace Silver. Awesome job on that, Owen. So, 8th grade. Today is all about wrapping it up and saying goodbye to you guys. And we didn't have our traditional experiences, at the end of the year, but I have a letter that I would like to read to you. And I would have read something very similar to this to you before we go or went on stage at the spring concert. So it reads, well, where to even begin? I haven't seen you guys together in what feels like forever. So I think I'll write a little differently than I usually do. Typically, I write a letter to the 8th graders before our spring concert and read it to them before we go on stage. I usually hand out a copy for them to keep as well. That's obviously all off the table, so I'm going to write this letter more as if I were speaking to you, which coincidentally, I am. It's a little less formal, but since I am in fact speaking to you in a video, I feel like that's okay. Besides, you all haven't had to sit and listen to me babble for months, so fairly, I think I'm due. Different doesn't necessarily mean bad or worse. And isn't that the lesson that we can take away from all of this? Yes, this was a wildly different experience for all of us. It wasn't what we were expecting. Remote learning, no concerts, no Six Flags. But you know what? There were good things too. Look at the album we released today. Those were things that we never would have had time for if we stayed in school. I've gotten to have some really meaningful interactions with so many of you throughout this time, both musically and conversationally over Google Meet. Those are also things we probably wouldn't have had time for had school continued as normal. I think it's important to find the positives and to persevere. And isn't that really the story of this 8th grade? When I started working on ideas for this episode, I had it in mind to go through a roster of the 8th grade and say something nice about every single individual. It would have taken well over an hour. It's a long list between the band and the orchestra. I kind of wanted to do it anyway. And the truth is I started out doing that. The outtakes have already been deleted, by the way. When I started, I found that I really couldn't get through the first 20 names on my list without some tears. There are so many wonderful stories of perseverance in the 8th grade. Your stories, our stories. Stories that show why all of you have learned the lessons of this program so well over the last 5 years. How many of you double on an instrument because the band needed it? How many of you have learned a new instrument because we didn't have someone that played that instrument? How many of you have taken the time to lead a student sectional? 1, 2, 3. During class or before school or after school? How many of you have taken the time out of your day to help out a younger student? or come to support the younger kids at a concert or jazz band rehearsal. How many of you have stayed for hours to jam after a jazz band rehearsal just to get better at what we do? Gone the extra mile to learn your part and to learn it well. Tried out for district or SEMSPA. Helped move equipment or chairs. The list goes on and on. Isn't that what it means to be a part of the Easton Music family? To be kind, to be caring, to work hard, strive for excellence, never accept good enough, and to keep helping each other get better at what we do. And having fun and eating pizza, as we're about to do. Over the last 5 years, it's been a privilege to teach you, know you, to perform with you, and to grow with you. These ensembles this year were without a doubt the best that I've ever had. Orchestra, E block, F block, Tuesday, Thursday, it doesn't matter, all of you. You're good people, caring people, good musicians. You work hard and you get to the goal no matter what. You understand that sometimes sidetracks aren't always bad. Sometimes it means it takes you longer to get to where you're going, and that's okay. The journey's the important part, folks. You've truly learned what it means to be a part of this program. And as different and unsettling as it has been to go through these last 13 weeks, I think we've made it through because this 8th grade in particular has perseverance in your bones. Would another crew have handled this as well? I don't know. Can't say. But I do know that you did because of who you are. Of course, I regret not having our traditional end of the year experiences. Let's make a new one, because that's what we do. We adapt. So I hope to see you all soon at our virtual pizza party for some games. And of course, one of the music department's favorite things, pizza. Thank you all for being who you are, and above all, for persevering. Never goodbye, only until next time. With love and respect, Mr. B. P.S. If there are any questions, problems, concerns, or life difficulties getting into the pizza party, just shoot me an email. And do enjoy one of my favorite clips of the year on our way out, because really, we couldn't end the year without just a little more Kagan and his cowbell. My friends, it's been an honor. I'll see you soon. Signing off for now. Until next time.